this back in. Call this what? Arrival, but arrival. Okay. Don't know what this is.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a different, but I know what it is, but I don't know why it changed its name. Okay, here's what I want to be in. Okay, so this button records an arrival in the data set. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the same kind of logic, only it's going to be a little more complicated. We're going to have a do loop, and this means we're going to have to put in our initialize our sentinel. Okay, and we need to figure out. Say look for the correct cell, next cell to put in an arrival. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start looking for an open space. So I'm going to put an if statement here. If cells cur row cur call is equal to nothing, then put it in there. I'm going to have my end if, and I'm going to have my else. Say cell has arrival time. All right. Now, right now, I'm in the correct column for arrivals, but I am not. I'm in the correct column for arrivals, but I'm not in the correct row. What row should I be in? Okay, where's my header? What row is my header? It's in 10. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to change that to go to the correct row. So I'm going to start out with cur row is now equal to 11. That's where I'm going to start. I don't want to change the current column. Now let's go back here. I want to check and see what I did here. Okay, that is absolutely bizarre. What happened to all that code that I just had in there?
Yeah, you're deleting the code when you click the button.
I got to put all that back in. Shoot. Let me do that real quickly. What did I have? I had done is equal to 0. I had a do loop till 1. What did I have? If cells cur row cur call. Maybe I deleted too much. Then and if else there was a done is equal to 1 here. There was a cells cur row cur call is equal to, what was it? Sim data name txt.text. Okay, I had more than this. Okay, here I had cur call is is equal to cur call plus 5. And I had data set, was it data set total?
Yeah.
Data set total is equal to data set total plus 1. Okay, under data set name. Okay, so is that everything, or did I have anything else in there?
You have to enable.
Oh, let's forget that for now. That was not working. That was not working. Probably got the name here between these things got confused. It's probably what was happening here. Okay, all right. So let's backtrack a little bit. Let's debug this. Make sure that part's working. Okay, I'm going to delete the data. Oh, that button got wiped out too. What's happening today? I don't know what's happening. Delete data but. Delete data but. Range A1 Z. Huh. Here we go. I must not have put the stop button and started over. Okay, so let's go and check this out again, see where we're at. Test 1. That's not working. Let's go back here. How did that get erased? How did it erase itself?
Maybe.
That is like totally crazy. Everything I do is erasing itself. Wait a second. This is the wrong program. I'm getting confused here.
Are there two open?
Yeah, there must be 2 open. That could explain what's going on here. Let's start over. That could explain some real craziness here. I guess that was it. Okay, what's the lesson? Don't have more than one thing open at a time, otherwise you might be working on the program that you don't think you're working on. All right, let's try this. Let's see how far we get here. Okay, so data set name. Okay, so this is the one part that I was working on that I didn't finish. Yeah, possibly. Okay, so let's stop this. Wait, where did this minus come from?
You accidentally typed it.
Is that there?
You typed it.
All right, so cur row is equal to what? 10. Cur column is equal to 1. All right, so I think I resurrected that part. Okay. This is the right one. Save. Where else where it goes on. Okay. Now. Okay. Do 2. Okay, that seems like it's working. Okay, now, what we don't know, since we had this weird little glitch here, what we've done here so far. Okay, alright, so I think I could start back up where we're at. That was a colossal waste of 5 minutes. Alright. So, what we're doing now is we're back to the situation where we're going to be putting in, our arrival data. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the row 11, okay, and I'm going to see if in row 11, in the current column that I'm at, okay, which is the same one that I just started, I'm going to see if there's anything in there. If there's nothing in there, I'm going to put the arrival time in there. Cells per row per column is equal to what? Time. Now, I have successfully at this point put in my data, my time data into my cell, so I am now done. Now, if there's an arrival time, I need to do something. What do I need to do?
Go down a row.
I need to go down one row. So cur row is equal to cur row plus 1. So I start at 11, evaluate that, there's nothing in there, put it in, I'm done. If there's something in there, I increment the current row, go back up to the top, okay, see if there's something in there. If there's nothing in there, I put it in there. Okay. Do we figure out if this thing works? Okay, here's some more weirdness. I just clicked on that. See, the command buttons change names. Doesn't matter, it'll execute whatever code I have underneath it. I don't think we're out of the woods with this weirdness yet. Okay, let's see if it deletes it. Okay, it deletes it. Alright, so we'll be able to watch and see if this works. Okay, so test 1, I'm going to save the data net data set name. Okay, now I'm going to put an arrival in here. I'll see if this works. Undefined thing, debug. Cur row, cells per row per column. We don't have a current column. Okay, so somehow it forgot it. Okay, so we need to go back to current column. Current column is equal to 1. This is the name. Current column is equal to current column plus 5. Cur call. Did we not declare that as a global variable? Or is that in the other program? Module. I think it got in the other one. Global cur row as integer. Global cur call as integer. And what was the other one? Data set total is integer. All right. Again, that still works. Test 1. Ambiguous name detected. Data set total. We're having all kinds of problems today. Oh, we have module 2. Okay, let's look and see what module 1 says. Okay, so here's the problem. Global data cur column as integer. Global cur row as integer. Okay, and then let's go back to this. Let's just wipe this out. I don't want a duplicate here. Okay, now.
So did you just have that like in the wrong spot?
No, okay, it's this whole thing going between the two different versions. I had it in there, but what happened was, somewhere when we switched between the two programs, it didn't get all the code. Okay, so, I would like to say this is gonna work now, but I don't know. Once you get something messed up, it's like, it's murder. Ah, no, this looks good. Okay, now, if this works, ta-da! I'll bet there were some of you that would doubt that this would work. All right, I still think that there's some weirdness within the thing still, and the only way we're going to be able to tell that is as we go along. Okay, now, so let's do this now. Okay, I think we've successfully done that. I think we should test it a little bit more. Shouldn't we test it a little more?
We fine.
Yeah, we need to test it a little more. What we should do is we should stick a second data set in there. Okay, we know this works, at least for the first one. So let's put this in here. Okay, that works. Okay, looks like it's working. Okay, now, that is a column width problem. Okay, so what we should do is we should fix that. Let me go back to the worksheet. See, this is a column width problem. So if we did the columns dot column width is equal to 15, that would fix that problem. So let's continue on though. I don't want to stop with this because we need more stuff. You need to know more stuff for the assignment. All right, so let's go on to this part. Now, service start. Okay, so